So Lenovo has finally entered the same game that online retailers have had for a while now. And Lenovo thinks that with launching the brand Zook, it can sort of target that domain and give people a more budget friendly device. My name is Bharat Nagpal. Today we're going to be unboxing the Zook Z1 or Z1 and we're going to be giving you our first impressions. So the box in front of you is a test box. It's not going to be the final box of the device that you get. I'm going to quickly get inside. You'll see that the device is over here. It feels a bit heavy. On the first go, I'm going to put it to the side. I'm going to go further in. I can already see a SIM card tool, so I'm going to open this further. We have some documentation in here and a SIM ejector tool. Also inside the box is a USB Type-C cable along with a USB wall charger. Now again, this is not the final charger that the Indian retail box will get. Even though the specs of the charger are going to be the same, so it's a 2.5 amp charger. That means it's going to be quick charging enabled. So that's everything from my test box. It's now finally time to take a look at the device itself. Starting with the front, over at the top you have a front facing 8 megapixel camera which does have an f2.2 lens and will capture 1080p video. Next to that is the earpiece, and below that is a 5.5 inch 1920 by 1080p display, which gives it a total of 401 pixel per inch. Now this is an IPS LCD display, so therefore your viewing angles should be great. Below that you'll see the home button, which is a physical button which is flanked on either side by touch capacitive buttons. The home button also houses the fingerprint scanner. Over at the bottom of the device you'll see in the center a USB Type-C port along with the microphone and speakerphone. So on the right of the device is the power button along with the volume rocker, which appear to be extremely tactile. They're also made out of metal. The whole frame of the device is made entirely out of metal. It feels really premium, has really nice rounded chamfered edges. Over at the top you'll see the 3.5mm headphone jack, and that's about it. And over at the left is where your SIM tray is going to be. Now this device will take up to 2 SIM cards, and it does not have a micro SD card expansion because of the simple fact that this device has 64GB onboard storage and 3GB of RAM. If we turn to the back of the device, you'll see the main camera, which is a 13 megapixel f2.2 camera. It does have optical image stabilization, and you do see a dual LED flash. Now running everything is the Qualcomm Snapdragon 801 chipset, which is quad cores on 2.5 GHz. You also get the Adreno 330 GPU. Like I said earlier, 64GB of onboard storage and 3GB of RAM, and no expandability whatsoever. Now the device is running Cyanogen 12.1, and a bunch of small software updates are already pushed out when you turn on the device. It is, however, a fork off of Android OS 5.1.1, and you should get an upgrade to 6.0 Marshmallow soon, according to the company. But right now, at launch, the device is not been launched with that update. The phone is priced for $13,499 and will go on sale on 19th May. Pre-registrations for it are open on Amazon.in. The phone weighs in at 172 grams approximately and is about 8.9 millimeter thick. Overall, in terms of looks, it's really nice to look at and it feels really good in the hand, although a little bit heavy. The build quality seems extremely robust, and the overall usage from the operating system seems extremely snappy. The physical home button is a slight difficult to get used to, but once you're used to it, you'll be using it without any problems. The home button does require a deeper press than usual. Now, because you're running Cyanogen, you do get a lot of customization options. You can double tap to turn on or off your device. You also have a fingerprint scanner built in to the main home button, which is quite fast and responsive. You do need to turn the device on, or you need to tap on the power button, or you need to physically click the home button to get the fingerprint to unlock the device. Now we did check out the camera, and the camera seems to be really fast and snappy. Focusing is also pretty quick, and the minute you tap on the camera shutter button, you'll almost instantly get a picture. The device is running Cyanogen, so you do get the Cyanogen camera application, which does have a love-hate relationship with a lot of people. Some of the cool features, including filters and effects, are all there, but you're still not capable of shooting 4K video, which is a hardware limitation on the device itself. You will, however, get slow motion and quick motion recording, which will allow you to sort of play around with the way you shoot video, but that will be at a lower resolution. Overall, Zook seems to have nailed it in terms of specifications and the kind of build quality and hardware people are looking for in this price bracket, especially if you think about the design. It feels great in the hand, maybe slightly heavier than expected, but it does have a whole lot of features, including a more than 4000 milliamp battery, 64 gigabyte of storage, 8 megapixel front facing along with 13 megapixel rear cameras, a 5.5 inch full HD display, and Snapdragon 801 all make for a pretty decent sweet spot of specifications for just 13,500 rupees. My bet is if the reviews turn out great, a lot of people will be buying the Zook Z1. So stay tuned for our full review, which will be out shortly. If you have any comments, leave them in the comment section below. If you have anything specific you'd like us to cover in the final review, drop that in the comments and we'll try and put that in the final review as well. Give this video a big thumbs up, guys, if you liked it, and make sure you hit that subscribe button. You can also check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, and on iGyan.in. This has been Bharat Nagpal. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one.